Okay, my people, finally, IPOB has reacted to the trial that went on today being the 14th day of May 2025. They have reacted and they say that no, that this is totally unacceptable. Court has adjourned the case to the 21st of this very month, 2025. Now they adjourned this case to, and that day they go come here the next matter. In fact, no be small thing they go on. Oh, this court case, it don't read, it don't tie a power. Make I show now, make I give on the details. Here, you will see IPOB condemns Nigerian government propaganda in tendering Ahmed Gulak's death certificate in Nnamdi Kanu's trial. As a court adjourns Nnamdi Kanu's trial to May 21st, amid cross-examination of witnesses. So, Nnamdi Kanu's lawyers, they need to cross-examine the witnesses where we say they bring the case, say Nnamdi Kanu sit-at-home order, and his ESN Kpai Ahmed Gulak. You see him. So Nnamdi Kanu's lawyers need to see it and also know how to respond appropriately according to the story that we have here. Now, the Federal High Court in Abuja has adjourned the trial of Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, to May 21st and the 22nd, 2025. So, the adjournment was made on Wednesday due to the unavailability of critical documents needed by the defense team to continue the cross-examination of a prosecution witness. Addressing journalists shortly after the court proceedings, Kanu's special counsel, Barrister Law Ejimako, provided insight into the day's development. I will play you the video. I believe I'm supposed to have that very video in my list of clips here, where he briefed. Yeah, I'm supposed to have that very video because I think I downloaded it. Hold on, let me get it for you. In a second. Okay, where is the video now? That's how I not concern again. What thing that happened? Where is the video? Where is the video? Where is the video? All right, I will find it and I will show you. I think we've got some videos here. Okay, so we conducted cross-examination of one of the prosecution witnesses. We identified him as prosecution witness BBB. Ejimako said his cross-examination was very detailed, very aggressive, and very comprehensive. This one when Barrister Law Ejimako they confess, say that everything this man said was detailed and then very aggressive and comprehensive, but it could not be concluded today because of the absence of certain documents that could aid us in more effective cross-examination. Which means that so far, like I told you guys in the first video, that senior advocate of Nigeria representing Nnamdi Kanu and also a former AGF, which is Attorney General of the Federation. I think he has served 2 times on that very position. The man did not object the exhibit tendered by this BBB. Having been presented in court as such, the court adjourned the matter to 21st and 22nd of May 2025 for continuation of cross-examination and to allow defense an ample opportunity to obtain those documents. Nnamdi Kanu, founder of IPOB, has been at the center of high-profile legal battle with the Nigerian government. He was initially arrested in 2015 on charges including treasonable felony, managing an unlawful society, and illegal possession of firearms. After fleeing the country in 2017, following the invasion of his home in Abia State by the Nigerian army, he was rearrested in June 2021 in Kenya under controversial circumstances and extradited to Nigeria. Kanu has since remained in the custody of the Department of State Services, DSS, with his legal team repeatedly raising concerns over his detention conditions. Alleged violations of his rights and fairness of the trial process. The ongoing trial has attracted local and international attention, given the political and ethnic dimension surrounding IPOB's secessionist agenda in Nigeria's southeast region. The group was proscribed as a terrorist organization by the Nigerian government under the former president of the country, Muhammadu Buhari, in 2017, a designation IPOB and its supporters vehemently rejects. With the latest adjournment, all eyes will be on the upcoming court date in May 2025 as Kanu's legal team continues in defense effort amidst intense legal and political scrutiny. When I hear them, no matter where they stop inside court, be this one, no, the evidence when this one, when a barrister lawyer Jimako they confess, say, the evidence say tough, say the man was detailed, aggressive, and in fact, say waiting this man carry come now, waiting they need to go sit down for house. Can't look and know how they go take tackle and say no be one gole bula okama. Now in the guy carrying tackle. So this case a tie rapper. I don't always tell people say Muna go put chaplet for water they pray because waiting they carry come from Nnamdi Kanu no be smart. And I don't hear say the ESN winning create. Say na ingo Kpai Ahmed Gulak. Now waiting they put on top in head, make a carrier with a basin like this. So but Nnamdi Kanu don't talk. Say Lori Row, no be me. Because say even though in talk say may they go, anybody will come out that they go Kpai person. Say that one no mean say they go Kpai person. So these things are confusing. No matter where they stop inside court, don't be smart, you know. When could I know they lose this case like wait till I go come for social media, come right, say zoo like this, zoo like that, they go, this matter tough, I beg. I just they tell you the truth of the matter. Make I play on this video of Nnamdi Kanu too. Alright.
Okay, so
former deputy governor All right, I don't see matter where the shopping cycle to show you say this matter. No be small thing, and they go on be this one. No, my people, make una dey sure, make una take them easy. Meanwhile, IPOB has come out to condemn Nigerian government propaganda in tendering this Ahmed Gulak's death certificate in Nnamdi Kanu's trial. Una don't see. So IPOB is against that very evidence that they are bringing and trying to put on Nnamdi Kanu's head. They say no be him. Say he can never be Nnamdi Kanu. Meanwhile, federal government say, all fingers are pointing at you that your order caused the buying of Ahmed Gulak. According to what they talk inside this case, they say that BBB, that is the Nigerian witness, if they talk say the people went by Ahmed Gulak, say they begin the ask and say, why in go be disobey the order of the IPOB leader, will be Nnamdi Kanu. Say, as the man know to understand what they answer, and they give him toza. But the man now can't give up the ghost. All of us were aware of how on the day this thing happened. Even me, I was shocked. I said, now, wow. But what can I do? I don't get the power. I don't get the strength to shout. Even this one, when I they read news neutrally, now threat I they receive. So, no be small matter with this one. So, before I proceed with waiting IPOB don't talk, their reaction to this allegation. Make you not forget to use tap send in case you want send money go Nigeria. Bikodo those of na waiting for UK. Oh yeah, now use my promo code. Use they go give you £15 sharply just for using my promo code. People waiting for Europe, where they use euro, they go give you 15 euros. People waiting for Canada, they will give you $30. People waiting for America na $30 on top of the money that you are sending to Nigeria. So what are you waiting for? Oh yeah, now come on guys, let's go there. So let's quickly react. No, not be react. Let's quickly take a look at the reaction of IPOB. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has slammed the Nigerian government over what he described as a desperate and dishonest attempt to deflect attention from the collapse of the government prosecution of its detained leader, Nnamdi Kanu. They thought say the prosecution of Nigerian government has collapsed. Wow. In a statement released by IPOB spokesperson, Emma Powerful, the group condemned recent report highlighting the death certificate of Ahmed Gulak, a former aide to ex-president Goodluck Jonathan, who was assassinated in Owerri, Imo State in May 2021. This is the same month that the man was fired. I think it should be on the 30, okay, in May 2021. I think it should be that that day for Biafran's Heroes Remembrance Day. I think it was the order that was given on that day that nobody should come out. That I think it should be that day, 9 day Kpai Ahmed. IPOB alleged that the report are part of a larger government orchestrated misinformation campaign aimed at redirecting focus away from significant development in Kanu's ongoing trial. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, categorically condemns the latest desperate attempt by the federal government and its compromised media to divert public attention from the disgraceful collapse of their case against our leader, Nnamdi Kanu. The statement read. Now, wow, they say that the case when Nigeria gets against Nnamdi Kanu, say the thing don't collapse. So, I never know how it take collapse. I'm still trying to figure it out. When they tell us how it take collapse. If it collapse now, that means the federal government should pack their load and go to their mama house. So, but now there's still adjournment. So how did they collapse? Now, wow. According to IPOB, a key prosecution witness, BBB, admitted under cross-examination that no investigative report exists to substantiate the charges against Kanu. IPOB described this as a humiliating admission and accused the government-led counsel, Chief Adegboyaga Awomolo-san, of attempting to reintroduce evidence post-cross-examination, an act of group called unethical and unacceptable. Powerful stated rather than to report the embarrassed cross-examination of their confused witness known as BBB, who admitted under oath that no investigation report exists to support the politically motivated charges the media is awash with, irrelevant stories about tendering of a death certificate of Ahmed Gulak. Now waiting more powerful they talk. When you listen, oh, this is a case we they talk about here. Because I know say some of una now won't run, come out. Listen, oh, when you they hear where they carry this matter, they go. Una they think say na play. Let it be known that the so-called death certificate of Ahmed Gulak, former aide to President Goodluck Jonathan, has no evidentiary value whatsoever in the context of the ongoing trial. But on the when I talked before, the lawyer of Nnamdi Kanu, Agabi, said that it was detailed that the evidence this BBB brought against Nnamdi Kanu was detailed, aggressive, and very, very articulated. Now, waiting in talk. So, the Emma Powerful now don't they talk say, the man talk say, IPOB also sought to dismantle claims of its involvement in Gulak's murder by pointing to the timeline of event. It explained that its sit-at-home observance in 2021, which honors Biafran's Remembrance Day, was held on Monday, May 31st, while Gulak was killed a day earlier on Sunday, May 30th. The federal government prosecuting counsel, Awomolo-san, acting with shocking dishonesty, attempted to reintroduce evidence after closing his examination in chief, an unethical and unacceptable legal maneuver designed only to mask the shame of a failed prosecution. Emma Powerful stated. It is important to set the record straight. The sit-at-home observance declared by IPOB for the annual 30th May Remembrance Day in 2021 was held on Monday, 31st May 2021, not Sunday, the 30th. Now they say, so now the matter where they go on be this one, not be small thing. You know, say, this matter, it don't tough, it don't tough. And according to some police and DSS people, they say that the people who carried out that very attack was captured, some of them. They see them, so they don't question them, torture them. You know, say when they torture person, even person we don't know when about to take by go talk say na him. Gulak was murdered on Sunday, a full day before the observance. This timeline alone dismantles the fabricated claim that IPOB had any involvement in his spying. The attempt to retrofit this tragic event into their crumbling narrative is just deceitful. It is criminal. Drawing on Nigeria's fraud history, IPOB linked the current development to what it sees as a long-standing pattern of ethnic scapegoating dating back to the aftermath of the 1966 coup, often controversially labeled as Igbo coup. We remind the world that this is not the first time the Nigerian state has weaponized misinformation and historical revisionism to justify ethnic prosecution or persecution, IPOB said. The group called on local and international media to uphold journalistic integrity and verify court proceedings independently rather than, in their words, parroting government propaganda. Well, if government is doing propaganda, that means that they will not be able to succeed in Nnamdi Kanu's case. But if they have something incriminating like evidence, my brother, they go hold them strong. I think I read what the other son said, who said that it is articulated and aggressive. Like I just, let me rest my case here. IPOB has reacted. They say that it is not Nnamdi Kanu, no be them, cause the buying of Ahmed Gulak, as the case has been adjourned to 21 and 22 of this month because of the accelerated hearing of this trial. So let's see how it goes on those two coming adjournments. Meanwhile, they say that JAMB, that is a Joint Admission and Matriculation Board, JAMB, have come out to cry to Nigerians to say, made a no vessel, saying a mistake. Now they take fail all the students. We say they come out, can't write exam. Can you imagine that? This is very, very sad to see. Very, very shameful to see. I don't even know how to equate this kind of nonsense. Can you imagine that? So they say na computer error. Look. The registrar of the Joint Admission and Matriculation Board, JAMB, Professor Ishak Oluyede, broke down in tears this afternoon as he publicly apologized for the errors recorded in the 2025 Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination, UTME. When I see him, you see him. They broke down in tears. What will you be that?
Once again, we apologize and assure you that this incident represents a significant setback. We remain committed to emerging stronger in our core values of transparency, fairness, and equity. It is our culture to admit error because we know that in spite of the best of our efforts, we are human. We are not perfect. I'm sorry.
Oh, now they see and where they
The
go,
next
the man of
commitment
Papa.
to emerging stronger
Okay, zoom out.
in our core values of transparency.
We don't even have a better
fairness,
camera in this country to see clearly.
It is our culture to admit error because we know that in spite of the best of our efforts, we are human. We are not perfect.
The camera couldn't even capture a better picture. And that one with a clean face. Now they tell their children, I bet Mona go sleepy. Since how many days now where they write jam? Children were crying. They say one student now don't hang himself because of low mark where they give up. Upon all the books when this speaking write, upon all the books when this speaking read, they gave her very poor score. Now this are the open math. We are sorry. We are doing that. What is it? And mop away all those tears. Now one student now don't buy himself because of una nonsense una they do for there. Who does that? How many days now una never come and come tell us in an error? So everybody go know say there's an error and which will be corrected in due time. Okay, what about the thing where they write? Is there no system storing them? Now, I beg this country, when I don't confuse, I beg. I don't know what to do. Make we go another news. May the soul of that student wake by himself, make it rest in peace. But why by yourself? When there is hope. Beggy.